Let's talk a little bit about loyalty and how it is a two-way street. Because that is one thing that companies, employers, quote-unquote friends, allies, when you look at the NPCs, they always seem to forget. Loyalty is a two-way street. They always expect absolute loyalty from you, and in the meantime, they have no problems throwing you under the bus as soon as it's convenient for them. Now let's go down the list. Since we're talking about entertainment companies, let's talk about them. They always expect you to just be a blind, loyal fanboy and just lap up whatever slop they throw at you. And if you don't, oh, you're just toxic, you're a hater, you're this, you're that, you're that. But loyalty's a two-way street, guys. If you want us to be loyal to you, then you need to be loyal to us. So in my case, as long as you keep giving me what I want, I will keep giving you money. It's that simple. So Marvelous decided to cuck for Soini and censor all their fan service games, so they're no longer giving me what I want, so I'm not going to give them money anymore. I might buy their games at a very steep discount, like single-digit dollar price range on Steam, but that's as much as I'm going to give them now. Not going to touch the DLC. I'm done. And, I know a lot of people are going to say, it's like, oh, you're not a real fan then. It's like, no, it's because I'm a real fan that I'm doing this. And Star Wars, actually, probably the best example right now. Star Wars is a dumpster fire. It's well known. I don't think there's even any original fans left that are watching it. I think after Force Awakens and then Rogue One was pretty okay. So Rogue One, I don't think did any damage to the brand. But Force Awakens, and then Last Jedi, then Solo. Yeah, any confidence Star Wars fans had in the series is gone. And I know all the haters are going to be out there claiming, oh, well, you guys clearly weren't real fans. No. It's because we were real fans that we abandoned you. We were fans of what Star Wars used to be. We were loyal to you as long as you gave us that. But then you stopped giving us that, and so we're done with you. And it goes even further, too, because Disney declared the expanded universe as no longer canon and instead said, oh, no, our expensive fan fiction is canon now. No, it's not. No real Star Wars fan considers Disney Star Wars to be canon. The expanded universe, which contradicts Disney Star Wars at pretty much every step, is canon. I mean, Doomcock did a pretty good video about that. One of his earliest videos was the 3 rules of canon, which he has since expanded to 5 rules of canon and re-uploaded that. So check it out if you haven't seen it. So that's good. And us fans, we get to decide what's canon, not you. And the box office failure of the next Star Wars movie is going to be all we need to see there. So, yeah, if you entertainment companies stop giving us what we want, don't just expect us to stay blindly loyal to you because of my brand name. We're going to move on to somebody else. As I've said before, you sell entertainment. You don't sell food or something I need for survival. I could do without you. So if you stop giving me what I want, you basically announce you're no longer loyal to me, then my wallet is no longer loyal to you. And employers. It's the next one. Employers are a pretty huge offender of this too. Employers expect you, the grunt employees, to be 100% loyal to the company. You got to give 110% for the company. You are expected to sacrifice your personal life for the good of the company. And not only do you not get any, increased compensation for this, you get rewarded with more work, actually, if you do too good of a job and nothing else. But on top of that, as soon as things get even slightly inconvenient for them, they kick you to the curb without a second thought. They have zero loyalty to you. There are a few small companies that are an exception to this rule, but in general, companies are not loyal to you whatsoever. Not in the slightest. And yet they expect that just absolute loyalty from you. And they get fucking butthurt when they realize, I can't believe all these employees just keep leaving us just because some competitor gives them a slightly higher paycheck. Well, given how little loyalty you have to these employees, are you surprised? Maybe if they actually felt somewhat secure and respected in their jobs, they'd return the favor. But no, you view employees as nothing more than just resources to be exploited and disposed of when their usefulness runs out. They view you as nothing more than a paycheck that is to be exploited and taken advantage of as long as possible until a better one comes along. You got no right to bitch. And friends, in quotes, yeah. We all have those friends, right? Well, quote-unquote friends, where they're asking you for a favor every week. They always want something from you. And then the one time you need help from them, they're tripping over themselves, making up excuses for why they can't come. And, sometimes it's a believable excuse. But then you check on Steam that while they were supposed to be helping you and they're playing Skyrim, like, oh, you're too busy to help me tonight, huh? Okay. And after 3 or 4 times, you finally catch on that they're just taking advantage of you. And next time they ask you for help and you say no, like, well, that's what friends are for, right? Some friend you are. Like, dude, you got no right to talk. And related to this, SJWs and their quote-unquote allies. That's how they work. They don't have any friends. They only have allies. Like we saw with Holovka when Zoe Quinn murdered his ass. We saw that with him. Yeah, he was a good male feminist ally until it was more profitable for them to burn him and then to keep him on as an ally. They had no problems cutting him loose and running him over with that fucking bus. They had no problems doing that. And he had to just sit there and take it like a good ally. And then all the other fucking parasites, all the other male feminist allies see this and cheer it on. They supported this. And then when it's their turn to be thrown under the bus, they're going to be wondering, why? Why isn't anyone standing with us? You know why. Anyone with actual integrity that would have had any actual loyalty is already gone. There is no loyalty among the NPCs at all. And this applies to the right-wing SJWs as well. They do this all the fucking time too. They will always throw their own under the bus. And the root of the problem with them is they put their ideology above their friends. And as I've super chatted to a few of the Comicsgate YouTubers, I won't lie, I've done that a few times. Don't trust anybody who puts their ideology above their friends. Because if their ideology is above their friends in their list of priorities, they won't hesitate to kick you to the curb if it makes their cult happy. They will cut you off without a second thought. And like I said in a few videos before with the SJWs, they would sell their own grandma's soul to the devil if they found out that she uttered the dreaded N-word at some point in the past, like in the fucking 40s. They can't be trusted. And at the same time, they're always so shocked when nobody trusts them. That's the big tragedy here. We have functioning brains. We understand that loyalty is a two-way street. If you're not loyal to me, I'm not going to be loyal to you. If you're only taking advantage of my friendship to use me to help you out when you need me, but you're never even around to hang out, like all you do is call in favors, I'm going to cut you off real quick. If you expect me to sacrifice my life for you so you can make more money off of me, and then the second that it becomes a slight inconvenience to keep me around, you kick me to the curb, I'm going to show you the same amount of loyalty. If I know that's what you're going to do to me, then I'm just going to treat you like a paycheck and nothing else. Now, I'm going to do just enough to not get fired and keep drawing that paycheck. I'm going to give you as much loyalty as you give me. Same thing with these entertainment companies. As long as you give me what I want, I'll keep paying you. But as soon as you stop giving me what I want, what reason do I fucking have to be loyal to you? What reason do I have to keep giving you money? I don't understand these fucking fanboys. How the hell can they just stand aside and let these companies just have their way with them like this? That's what I got to say about that. Loyalty is a two-way street. Never forget it. If anyone demands loyalty from you, you need to demand an equal amount of loyalty from them. If they're not willing to give it to you, you don't give it to them. And that's that.